Assalomu alaykum. O'zbekiston Milliy universiteti Хорижий филология факультeti Ingliz филологияси Kafedrasi o'qituvchisi Dadajanova A.K. Oғзаки nutq kўникмалари fanidan amaliy darsimizni boshlasak. If you allow me, I will continue my lesson in English. So let's get started. The theme of today's lesson is stress management and relaxation techniques. In today's lesson, we are going to look at the information about symptoms of stress, methods to determine the level of stress, understand the causes of stress and the coping mechanisms for elevating stress, and also today we will look at some new vocabulary related to the topics, and you will be given some home tasks and exercises to do. Stress. Stress, it's not stress that kills us, it's our reaction to it. What is stress? Let's look. Stress is a physical, emotional, and psychological response of a person or family to an event, condition, or demand. It refers to the residue of tension generated by a situation that remains unchanged. Stress also can be good or bad, distress, stress, pile up, adaptation. There are some symptoms of stress. They are rapid heartbeat, headache, stiff neck or tight shoulders, backache, rapid breathing, sweating and sweaty palms, irritability, loss of sleep, disruption, anger issues, weakening of immune system can be symptoms of common physical stress. Stress and stressors. What do these words mean? Stress, a person's response to events that are threatening or challenging. Stressor, a stimulus that causes stress. Sources of stress. What can be source of stress? Let's look at this illustration. As you see, a lot of causes surround us. For example, no sleep, fear, worrying about something, savings, anxiety, or our close people's death, having a lack of time, health, illnesses, disease, taking a lot of bills, payments, debts, work. So there is no end of the causes of stress. But there is good stress also. Imagine that time, if you remember the time when you entered to the university, when you know the results that you are now student. So your emotion in that time, your feeling in that time was a very good example to the good stress. So getting into college, getting into university. The next very good example is getting engaged or getting married. Even if you are getting engaged to a very, very beloved person, or winning the lottery is a very good example to the good stress. Now let's go to the next, bad stress. The first very widely faced source to the bad stress is difficult work environment, threat of personal injuries, and some kind of disease. Let's look at the types of stressors. Mostly internal stressors. For example, negative self-talk. You are talking to yourself that you are bad, you are not some kind of person, you are not satisfied with yourself. So these are pessimistic thinking, unnecessary self-criticism, overanalyzing facts, unrealistic expectations. So taking things personally, all or nothing thinking or exaggeration a little event, rigid thinking, perfectionist, workaholic. So, but we can avoid from stress with the help of stress management. Nature, yoga, music, therapy, spa, exercise and hobby. So, relaxation techniques to reduce stress, you have to go in for some kind of sport that you like, or you can listen to relaxing music. You can do some kind of exercises, deep breathing. So, relax the body and mind will follow. Meditation, autogenic training, progressive relaxation, biofeedback, yoga, massage, repetitive prayer, listening to music. So here I have gathered for you 10 advice to stress less, to avoid from stress. First one, dance it out. Turn on your favorite music and dance it out. Go for a walk. Going for a walk alone is very helpful when you are in stress situation. Talking about it. Don't hide the reason of your stress inside. Talk about it. If you don't have anyone to talk about it, you can just look at the mirror and talk about it yourself. Deep breath. Go to bed earlier. I'm sure it will be helpful. Focus on what you can control. Remember about good time. Ask for a hug from your relatives. Hugging your mother, parents, your children can be very helpful. Look for opportunities in life's challenge. Smile a lot. Just breathe. Tension is who you think you should be. Relaxation is who you are. Relax, refresh, and review. So this is the end of my presentation work. Now let's look at the new vocabulary related to the topic. Snowed under. To have so much work to do that it is difficult to manage. To reach one's limit. To reach a point where you cannot cope with anything more. To have too much on your plate. It means to be overburdened with your work. Blow off steam. To do or say something that helps you get rid of a strong feeling or energy. To put your feet up. To relax, sit down and do very little. Take a breather. To take a break from what you were doing. Take stock of what's important. To evaluate what is important and prioritize accordingly. To bury your head in the sand. To refuse to think about unpleasant situation. To come apart at the seam. To be in a bad condition and about to fail or lose control. To be frazzled, extremely tired. At your wit's end, at the end of one's idea or mental resources. At the end of one's rope, having no strength or patience left, wound up, tense, in a state of physical or nervous tension. So here is given tasks to do at home. So this is a home task for you, stress idioms. Thank you for your attention. I hope that this lesson was relaxing, that you got something interesting, something new for you. Okay, thank you. With you, Dadажанова А.К, special for first-year students to develop their speaking skills. Goodbye.